Namaste and a hearty welcome to Soft Talk. A grim winter seems to be on the horizon in Nepal. You don't believe me? Then let me walk you through our major news outlets. Let me walk you through their contents today. Before that, I will give you a precious few seconds to think what some of the major news of the day are. You may have guessed already. Let's get started then. Floods and landslides resulting from incessant rains have wreaked havoc in the country. As per the Kantipur National Daily, these floods and landslides have caused the death of 21 people in the last 24 hours. 24 people have gone missing in these disasters. As per the report, landslides and floods have obstructed roads in western Nepal. Settlements on the banks of several rivers are at high risk. One thing to remember is that these are post-monsoon rains. What I mean is these rains used to be not this serious, not this heavy in the past. They used to be mostly drizzles, light rains, signaling that temperatures will plummet in coming days. The days of light drizzles before the onset of winter are like gone by, it appears, because we saw in the last 24 hours heavy rains in different parts of the country, and those rains triggered landslides and floods, resulting in huge losses of life and property, including roads and other physical infrastructure. Uh, uh, One question arises: are these rains then an indication, or strong indication at that, of changing weather patterns? Are our mindless development activities undertaken without even a scant regard for the fragility of our young mountains also to blame? I have this beautiful uh, mountainscape behind me. Are these young mountains, uh, are the fragility of young mountains like these taken into consideration before undertaking development activities? That is my question. Worldwide, we are one of the most vulnerable countries when it comes to climate-induced disasters. The gushing waters flowing in our rain-swollen rivers create havoc in our southern plains after hitting India-built water regulatory structures like dams and high elevation roads in the southern plains. Uh, Roads built here, there, and everywhere on our young mountains. This is our doing, the doing of our government, especially local governments. Uh, these roads built on young mountains without like any regard for their fragility. These roads aggravate further the risk of landslides in the hills and flooding downstream. Our developmental ambitions are limitless, while Mother Nature wants us to live in harmony with her. Our development activities, efforts often go contrary to the larger environmental well-being. And that is one of the major causes of these disasters. This mad rush for mindless development is what drives us forward. That seems to be the case. This mad rush for development is driving us towards apocalypse. Continuing with this mad rush, successive governments of this country seem even ready to build high dams based multi-purpose projects on the lap of fragile mountains. They conveniently choose to forget that this country is not only flood and landslide prone, but also quite prone to earthquakes. The Nepal-Bihar earthquake that rocked the country about 90 years ago is a grim reminder, and so is the Gorkha earthquake of the recent past. Building high dams like the proposed Kosi High Dam, uh, that is to be 269 meters tall, that too on a seismic fault zone, will be akin to inviting yet another disaster in this country. It will surely localize all associated risks of taming the mighty Kosi River, the river that is known for changing course all too often and causing the highest siltation in the world. This construction of this uh, high dam, if the high dam is indeed constructed uh, on the highland, then it will just localize associated risks on the highland and the southern floodplains of Nepal, while it will control flooding in the neighboring Indian state of Bihar during the rainy season and augment water flow throughout the year. For India, it will this superstructure, this mega structure will ensure this will control flooding of its plains, especially Bihar, and ensure a steady supply of water that can be used for off-season farming, fisheries, navigation, drinking water, etc. It will bring multiplier effects, positive benefits to India, while Nepal will have to just bear with uh, environmental and other costs of this project. The question is, what will Nepal get in return from this proposed high dam if it is built at all? A perpetual risk of high dam burst. Remember, I was just pointing earlier that Nepal lies on a seismic fault zone. It is one of the most earthquake-prone countries. Inundation of her villages, incalculable losses in terms of loss of water sovereignty and other factors, water shortages, a further aggravated water crisis for Nepal. That is what looms large. Please note that through water sharing deals and treaties with India, our political leaders have already sold the country down the river. The Kosi Agreement, the Gandak Agreement, and the Mahakali Treaty come to my mind. So do the Arun 3 sellout, the lower Arun sellout, and the upper Karnali sellout. All these deals and treaties with India have either already weakened Nepal's water sovereignty and national sovereignty, or they will do the same harm after their implementation. Some of the projects are like not yet implemented, but once they are implemented, we will again get a raw deal. We will have our national sovereignty and water sovereignty weakened further. Also note that India has made Nepal sign these deals and treaties in the midst of political crisis in a very, very controversial manner. So before embarking on future water sharing deals, Nepal's political leadership needs to seek reparations from India uh, for the losses incurred to Nepal because of these controversial deals and treaties. As I said earlier, high dams control flooding during the rainy season. They ensure steady, reliable water supply around the year downstream. This is called produced water, and produced water costs. It has a price. That is the international practice. And that is the acceptable practice. So even if we are to go for high dam projects, we should undertake such projects after talks with India, after talking through the thorny issue of the price of produced water. Uh, One thing to bear in mind is that it is not surplus water flowing in our rivers, but water conserved at the expense of Nepali populations for fulfilling the needs of a needy neighbor. There are some international practices about sharing of water, some shining examples that can be replicated here also. The United States pays Canada for utilizing water from the Columbia River. Uh, South Africa pays Lesotho for utilizing the latter's Lesotho's water resources. And there's no reason why India should not pay Nepal for the price, uh, should not pay Nepal the price of produced water. And this produced water is considered, is taken as some sort of nectar for this off-season farming. It can be a lifeline for India. as it can be used for irrigation, off-season farming, navigation, and drinking water. But this produced water has to have a price that is agreeable to Nepal. Uh, this much about this monsoon, no, post-monsoon havoc and unfair water sharing arrangements with India. Let's now talk about this Nepal Oil Corporation's ever mounting losses. We used to call this state-run uh, petroleum monopoly, the New Oil Corporation. But those days are gone. Uh, what baffles me about this NOC is this: despite price hikes, one thing is always certain. One thing is always constant about this NOC. There is one thing that never changes in this state-run petroleum monopoly. That is its losses. Not so long ago, the NOC hiked fuel prices. If I remember correctly, and not that long ago, it hiked fuel prices for 4 times in a single month. But then again, it appears that this monolith is bent on hiking fuel prices, citing hikes in the price of crude oil in the international market. The No Oil Corporation, sorry, it's the Nepal Oil Corporation, points that it suffers losses because petroleum products get smuggled into India. These are subsidized uh, petroleum products, but they get smuggled into India through the open border. This is because fuel prices in Nepal are lower than they are in India. But this is not the only reason behind the NOC's mounting losses. That's for sure. It's time for the NOC to what they call shape up or ship out. The NOC, the New Oil Corporation or the Nepal Oil Corporation, pays hefty pay and perks to its dear staff. That is at the expense of taxpayers queuing up for refueling, often in long queues. Once in a while, we also get to read reports that corruption is rife in the fossil fuel monopoly. If smuggling is indeed behind the mounting losses, then the Nepal government should curb smuggling. It should just step up security along this open border to curb smuggling of petroleum products. If corruption and hefty pay and perks are behind these mounting losses, then the government should take stringent measures to curb corruption and dare cut down on perks. Uh, the government should also right size the NOC if need be, but it should not further burden the taxpayer only. Above all, fuel prices should be the last resort. But the government has always been taking this fuel price hike as the one and only measure in a desperate bid to reduce the NOC's mounting losses. As I already said, fuel prices, the hike in fuel prices should be the last option. Also, because these hikes lead to escalation in the price of every imaginable goods and services. This is because our transport system runs on diesel, mostly on diesel and on petrol also. In the long run, there is no alternative to switching to green energy alternatives like hydroelectricity. In the short run, however, the government should make sure that the NOC ships up or ships out. That will surely be a tough task, uh, as successive governments are surely behind the NOC's mounting losses. As I told you earlier, this is the report published in the Annapurna Post National Daily that talks about the NOC's losses. It says the headline screams that in the last 3 months, NOC's losses, NOC has the Nepal Oil Corporation has incurred a loss of a whopping 6 billion rupees. And I wonder if this is a prelude to yet another petroleum price hike uh, in the wake of this grim winter, when this energy consumption will soar, uh, and the market prices and the price of services will just go up because of this hike in the prices of petroleum products. Now let's talk a bit about ourselves. From now onwards, we will try to give you a summary of some of the major news reports from Nepal and from the rest of the world. These reports can also be the basis for our soft talk interviews with our soft talk interviews with government officials concerned, as well as subject experts. Uh, at the same time, uh, as I said already, we will go beyond the national boundaries for sure by covering international headlines and what they like mean for us. Uh, we are no big media, that is no secret. This means that powerful lobbies and vested interest groups are not behind us. This freedom from that burden allows us to pursue citizen journalism with passion and vigor. But in the long run, we will need your support to keep going. You can, of course, support us by being with us through thick and thin. You all can support us by subscribing to Soft Talk, commenting on our presentation, and passing, pressing that like button in recognition of our effort to keep you informed. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Uh, Thank you for being there for us. Let's grow together. Thank you.